Just been on an epic cycle and now we're trying to find our way back.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's do it, George.
Yeah, let's go.
George. Let's do it.
All right.
Ready?
Boom. So yeah, we just been on a real, I think, how long was that? Like more than 2 hours, wasn't it?
It's going to be at least 2.25.
Yeah. And then we ended up kind of cycling along the South Downs, going through some puddles. Yeah, it's been fun. But yeah, I'm just going to film a quick video on the way back of us trying to find our way back home without any navigation. Oh man, it's so cool to see Brighton from here.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think that on the hill might actually be Brighton.
It's that, you can see it from the I-360. That big tower with the red light on.
Is that the I-360?
Yeah, like to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it. I mean, yeah, we're just heading roughly towards Brighton. I did actually look at Google Maps and it was pointing in a different direction, so I don't know if this is going to be a massive dead end, but we'll see. Yeah, we just had such a fun cycle, and I kind of, rather than film the whole thing, I just filmed a few clips along the way of the best bits, but did film quite a bit, so it would take me ages to edit. So for today, I'm just going to upload this video, and I think I'll edit the other one, take a bit of time with it, and I'll upload that again in the future. But yeah, I think it's going to be a sick video. It's a fun adventure. But yeah, now getting home, I would definitely not have time to edit all of that and export it and get it uploaded for today's video. So I'm gonna stick this up instead. I'm just talking to myself for the video. I've actually quite enjoyed talking to myself.
Yeah.
It's really weird, yeah. Like there's something, like normally if you're just thinking about stuff, the thoughts can kind of loop, or like you don't really make that much sense.
Right.
But when you say stuff out loud, you kind of forced to like make a proper point, like you're speaking.
Right.
And yeah, I found it really good.
Do you literally talk to yourself?
Wait, can you talk a bit louder? I can't quite hear.
Do you literally talk to yourself, or do you just imagine there's someone else listening?
I guess I'm kind of like, kind of talk to myself, I guess kind of talking to like a viewer, like if there's someone watching,
Yeah.
like that's kind of, like there is an audience. So yeah, it's not talking completely to myself, but like talking without anyone else there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, like, I get my fucking very best form. It's silly.
Yeah.
My very best form when I'm imagining I have an audience and I'm talking. Not an audience. When I say an audience, it could just be one person. Like,
When you get your best what?
Just best form. Just like,
Yeah.
let's say like the most interesting, like the funniest, whatever kind of shit.
When you just imagine there's like
Yeah.
an audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like not an audience of people. It could just be.
Yeah, just like imagine there's someone else there.
Yeah. So like, and it's usually like one of about 5 or 6 different people.
Yeah. Well, you imagine telling them a story or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. And just trying to convince them, like, things that I'm saying.
Wait. Sorry, I couldn't hear because of the cars.
Like convincing them of an argument or something like that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that forces you to like think a bit more critically, rather than just be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I think this thing is right or whatever.
And I have, it's only just come in the last sort of month or something, but imagine it. It's so silly.
Yeah, dude, let it all out. It's all good.
Joe
Hardly anyone watches the videos this far
podcast,
anyway.
so
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed to admit that. But
Yeah.
also like, I have like conversations with Russell Brand.
Okay, yeah.
Trying to convince him that his like fucking all this like political correctness stuff that he's into is bullshit.
That's hilarious.
I've done that quite a lot.
Oh,
Those
dude.
two have been very recent. For a long time, it was like a set of like 3 different people, depending on the argument that we're trying to put across.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting exercise. Like,
I think it's not an exercise.
just you being nuts.
Just being nuts.
There's actually in what book was it? I think it's in I think it's a proper old school like self-help book that I read, where they talk about there was someone who did this process where if they had like a question they were trying to answer, they basically they would imagine a load of people. So they imagined like I don't know, Lincoln and like Leonardo da Vinci, and like created this imaginary court of people that they would talk to, and they would just kind of, you know, say whatever they were thinking about. I think this person was maybe a political leader, like a president or something. I can't remember. No, the person who was using this process. But yeah, they would just go through and like imagine what these different people would say to them about their points. And yeah, I think it's an interesting, like I think people know a lot more about how to solve their problems than they realize. Like I think there's not a lot of, I don't know, like people normally know how, if someone else asks them a question, that they ask someone else, they could answer their own question, basically. I think people are capable of answering pretty much, you know, obviously not like technical trivia questions, but wisdom things about
people
themselves.
Have access to the best wisdom in their own fucking mind when they do like any books, because the wisdom that comes from their own mind is more useful for them because it's coming from their own fucking head.
Yeah.
You know
Well, that's
I mean?
how, if they're good, like if you're gonna change something, it's much more like that's when I've like, I don't know, changed a habit or something like that. It will be based on me, like me deciding. It's not about like someone else saying it's a good idea or whatever. Like it doesn't need someone else to make a logical argument. Like someone can't come to a conclusion for you. They can like lead you to it, but you need to yourself like be like, okay, yeah, that I believe that, or that makes sense. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. I've read books, like technical books, and not understood it. Stuff on like neurology, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like a few days later, or maybe a week later, or whatever, just thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
I thought, imagine if like that was true. Like there is an example in neurology that I'm thinking of. Dopamine. Yeah, this was a while ago actually. So like dopamine.
Yeah.
That like my thing is that I'm trying to do now is so I take L-tyrosine and phenylalanine to increase dopamine production.
Yeah.
Whilst also drinking a little bit of caffeine.
Yeah.
Stimulant to help me do the things that I want to train my brain to do.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like a two-pronged attack on like changing yourself for the better. And then I thought, and then I looked back on, and that's actually what was trying to be illustrated in the book. That's what I thought.
Oh wow! But you just like, you kind of subconsciously understood it, and then like integrated it, or like it had been in there, and maybe when you read it you didn't quite make sense of it, but your brain was still like turning it around, and then you actually realised. Yeah.
And that's happened a few times, man.
Yeah. No, there's so much shit going on in the subconscious. Like the amount that we have actual access to is so small.
Yeah, man.
Like the stuff that you're conscious of. Yeah. Huh?
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like someone was saying, I was talking with Diane's sister the other day, and she was saying, someone theorised that we only know like 20% about the body and the brain,
Yeah.
Only 20%. I don't know how we can possibly know that. But,
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. How can you put that down?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's probably right to a degree, and like that's not negative. That's fascinating because the future's going to be fucking good. The
Yeah.
more information that we can.
Yeah. Like it's exciting that there's so much more to know. Yeah.
And
Like
we've got
yeah.
a lot of fucking stuff to know.
Yeah.
Well, the world will have changed. There's something more shit to know, but like.
Yeah.
The world's not as exciting. Like not knowing stuff is far more exciting than knowing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's what magic is. Magic's the unknown. Magic's the thing that you can't quite explain.
Yeah. Did you see? Listen to David Blaine on the
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool, man.
I really like that guy.
'Cause I kept on that thing where he like swallows the frog.
Yeah.
I kept on watching it back. I was trying to work out.
I listened to it actually.
Oh, did you? No, I was listening to it and now I was like, right, I need to see this shit. With him like swallowing the frog, yeah.
He seemed like a really cool guy. I really liked him.
Cool. Just checking the bus stop. It said towards Brighton, so that's good.
Oh, good. I didn't even see anything. Tell you what, freewheeling on a bike is a fucking good way to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, is it like moving? You have more clarity when you're moving. You're exerting energy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's clearly.
Okay.
But yeah, that freewheeling down there, chatting like this.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Yeah, it's a nice way you can just kind of relax and you're moving through scenery. Yeah. Oh, watch out.
You go better.
I think this might be where I ended up when I was cycling with Oscar the other day.
Oh, really?
I hope so.
I think I maybe up there as well.
I hope this is. Oh, this looks fucking horrible.
We could wheel it.
Yeah, let's go. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, nice. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is where I ended up with Oscar the other day. What are you saying?
We can go the easy way, just go to the dials and then down. Or we could like go across. And you
Oh, there was. I went down a really nice road the other day with where Oscar lives.
Yeah.
I think it might be down here.
Yeah.
And it goes to like Preston Park.
Yeah, that's what it's
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
And then if you want to, you can go across Preston Park
Yeah.
through Stanley Park and stuff. But I don't know.
No, I think I'm gonna call it a night. So I gotta edit the video and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is a different road, but this is what?
I think this is called Hill Brow.
Hill Brow. All right.
Just downhill all the way to Preston Park.
Nice. Oh, it feels good to have some downhill, doesn't it?
Really nice.
Yeah.
It's like the best thing ever. I love it.
Yeah,
downhill riding.
beautiful. It's quite a wide road as well, so you can go like this.
I'd love to like live somewhere like this when I'm out
Yeah, some nice houses, aren't there? And then there's like a little tunnel down here. It's nice, yeah. Little bus lane. Just got to watch out for taxis as well. Yeah, cycling with the hood up is not a good idea.
My back wheel just locked there.
Did it? It's such a weird feeling, isn't it, when you go from somewhere outside of Brighton that you don't know, and then suddenly you're like, oh shit, I know where we are.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? I like it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I remember, because Annette doesn't really ride bikes very much, but I taught her, like, we got some of those Brighton bikes, so she was doing it and she's still kind of like not that confident with it. She's not used to riding on roads and stuff. But I would go ahead and obviously I would like keep looking back just to see if she was alright, or like me having to slow down and stuff. And then later on, like I saw her just cycling, like she was cycling ahead of me for a bit, and then she kept on like turning around and almost falling over. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And she was like, oh, I saw you like turning around while you're cycling. I thought that was like what you're supposed to do. And I was like, what, you're just randomly, I was like, you're just randomly turning around. And like each time you do, you almost fall over. I was like, that's not the point. Like, you don't just, come on.
But she probably thought you were looking for traffic.
Yeah, no, I could see how she would have thought that.
There's a little bit of logic.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But it's weird, man, when you do something and like, especially cycling, I cycle so much. Because I cycle so much, I'm just so used to it. It's weird to like be with someone who just is not used to cycling or doesn't.
You just like think
Yeah.
everyone knows what they're doing when they're on a bike.
Yeah,
It's quite simple.
yeah, exactly. But you forget that like you have to learn how to properly ride a bike and like, yeah.
Is that a cultural thing in Peru?
I think people don't cycle about that much there. Ah, beautiful. So nice to have this big open bit to cycle on.
Right, and fucking, for me, like, it's got to be up there with the best places to live in the country.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think it's, I think it's a good balance. Like it's not, like it's pretty easy to walk around to most places, which is cool.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously if you're in London or something, there's a lot more shit going on. And Bristol as well.
Yeah. There's more shit going on in Bristol than Brighton.
Yeah, but Bristol's a lot bigger. So it's more of like a, Brighton Hove is technically a city, but it's not really.
Yeah.
Like,
Very, very small.
it's too bit small for a city, yeah.
Yeah. I felt like Sheffield, much bigger, and like don't know if I said there's more going on, but like obviously like a much bigger population. There's
Yeah.
not as many like cool things happening.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Oscar said that because he moved to Sheffield
Yeah.
from Manchester.
Yeah.
So especially because he's into art and stuff.
Yeah.
There's, you know, Manchester's much better scene for that type of thing than in Sheffield.
Right. Yeah. Like Brighton, you've got the fucking Brunswick Jazz Club, which is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
There's nothing like Sheffield.
Yeah,
Obviously got loads of. It's quite a brilliant alternative scene. Like I went to this like philosophy in the pub, and there's a chess club in Great Eastern. I
yeah,
don't really think those things exist in Sheffield.
yeah. Yeah, there aren't as many of them going on, definitely.
It's such a cliche for people to say about what they live in, but like you can be who you want to be here in Brighton, and like there's a way to access the social scenes that go along with that.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously it's going to be to a bigger degree in London or something, just because there's more people.
Yeah. Like I went to a Wim Hof cold exposure like breathing thing on the beach. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening in fucking Sheffield.
No.
Not.
Yeah.
That's not happening many places actually. Oh shit, actually, I didn't go.
After all that, you're like, oh
I
yeah.
walked out halfway through when we were all doing it. Like that, I was like, just fucking walked out. Everyone had their eyes closed like that.
That's perfect, yeah. You can just sneak off normal hair. And now just close your eyes for a few seconds, and then you're just like, all right, I'm fucking out.
Like that was like 2 years ago or something, and it was before I really knew. I knew Wim Hof. I knew what he was all about, like the cold exposure stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the breathing stuff, and I was like, okay, so I was accepting. Hello.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, good.
We've been miles.
Yeah, we've been so far.
We've been down to Shoreham and then up to Devil's
Shoreham?
Dyke.
How flat does my hair look? Do I look fucked? Is your camera on?
Yeah, I was filming a little video.
Back up! Camera!
We've got some good footage there.
Where
Nice
you
one.
guys managing now? Just round.
We're done.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You too.
See you later. Peace. All right. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you want. There's a link to donate to Movember down in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Give them a peace, Jamie.
Peace.
You're like Winston Churchill. You're like, you're just doing it like this.